My mantra all this year has been transformational, not transactional. This mind shift has moved me away from the tactical, practical, and just check it off the list mode into the strategic, inspirational, and next level possibilities place. Today, I am committed to helping you move from transactional into transformational right across your life. Health, wealth, career, relationships, anything and everything. Come on and let's grow. This is The Growth Moment with your coach, Amy Kay. Inspiration, ideas, and incredible insights for you to be more and do more. Get ready to grow today. Like I said, transformational, not transactional has been my mantra, goal, prayer all year long. The phrase is up on my bathroom mirror, and I say it out loud often to bring that energy into every area of my life. I believe it's a fundamental heart and mind shift, a powerful shift. Here is how I look at it. By definition, transactional is an expectation that if you give, then you receive, a trade. Nothing wrong with that. Transactional is not bad. It can be extremely efficient. It helps to make things simple and clear. But I find that transactional can also be a bit tight, narrow, and calculating. It can slide into zero-sum thinking, either or, even a scarcity mindset. When I get transactional, I know the difference in my body. I can feel it. It changes my approach. For example, if I'm transactional with marketing and selling to prospective clients, I start to see dollar signs over their heads. I worry about if it's a fair exchange, who is getting and who is giving, adding up time and effort and judging if someone is worth it. I don't like that space. I can't be an extraordinary coach with that mindset. In contrast, the definition of transformational is being able to produce a big change or improvement. One of the synonyms is life-changing. Now we're talking. Transformational is looser, bigger, expansive. From here, I can access a multiplicity of perspectives, a longer game, tons of both and, abundance and possibilities. If transactional is efficient, transformational is effective. It's not about just checking something off the list. It's about creating impact. Transactional is down on the ground. Transformational soars. Take my example of marketing and selling to prospective clients. With transformational energy, instead of seeing dollar signs, I really see the person. I focus on possibilities, authentic interest and curiosity in who they be and their strengths and their dreams, and how my marketing and selling interaction can be life-changing all on its own. It morphs from, did I get this client, into, did I truly connect and light up this human and create a chain reaction that leads to all kinds of amazing results for both of us, whether or not they become my client? My most extraordinary coaching absolutely comes when I go for transformation with my clients, not a transaction. Now, lean back for a moment. Take it all in. Start pondering the difference between transactional and transformational for you. And then we will do a quick experiment with shifting into transformation. Okay, let's do the experiment. Pick an area, person, or situation in your life that we can play with. Perhaps something or someone that feels very transactional, or something that's feeling stuck. A topic or area that is begging for transformation. Anything will do. Just take what pops up. Pause the audio if you need a moment to find something. Now, really just think about it transactionally. You give something and you get something. Look at your area or topic only as a transaction. Notice how that feels in your body. Notice your perspective. Sit with the transactional take. Now take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Relax your shoulders. Shift your heart and mind into transformational. Ask yourself, how can this area, person, or situation be transformational? Stay loose, curious, wide open. How can I be transformational? Notice your body now. Does it feel any different? What is your heart and mind coming up with? Are there any new possibilities, actions, perspectives, approaches? What impact and momentum can you now create? This is how you start. You just begin to move from transactional into transformational. But if you aren't feeling any kind of a shift or this isn't making sense yet, here's another example. I was helping one of my clients to practice. They picked a health issue and their interactions with their current doctor. Indeed, they were feeling very transactional, a narrow focus on the specific issue. I have a problem. I want to pay the doctor to give me a diagnosis, a prescription. I just want it to be fixed. After the closed eyes and pondering, how can this situation be transformational? How can I be transformational? My client started to talk about their bigger health goals and what else is going on. How maybe they could have a higher level brainstorming kind of conversation with their doctor. The possibility of creating more of a partnership relationship. Basically, a very different approach to the next appointment, which eventually led to my client sharing more background and information, asking better questions, the doctor listening, not just whipping off a prescription. Opening doors to some fresh insight and exploration. But it wasn't necessarily easy or efficient. Doctors absolutely get caught up in transactional mode. Our world encourages transactional, surface, superficial, top layer, fast, straight line. Transformational calls for depth, time, non-linear thought. It's a whole different ballgame. Go back to your area, person, or situation. Ask again, how can this be transformational? How can I be transformational? See what you come up with now. Look for any ideas or very next steps you might take. When we come back, I have more examples and some homework for you. The beauty of the shift into transformational is that you can use it anywhere and everywhere. Here is a whack of examples from my life. A big one is that client thing, marketing and selling my coaching. I hate being transactional here, and I will procrastinate all day long if that is my mindset. But when I dive into transformational, I'm creative, inspired, and intuitive in what I do and how I do it. Marketing and selling, my Amy K. Moment emails, social media posts, reaching out to clients, talking to people is meaningful, free, and fun. Another area, exercise and eating. Transactional is about should, checking it off my list. And I get super judgy and resentful. I'm exercising and didn't eat dessert this week, but I'm not seeing any direct ROI on the scale, which usually leads me to screw this, it's not worth it. Transformational is about letting go and trusting more, asking for the bigger impact of well-being, longevity, and energy for both my mind and body. Here, in transformational, I find some motivation and momentum. Of course, transactional can show up in relationships. That definitely happens with my husband and son. I did such and such for them, but did they do anything for me? It can be a quick slide into stinginess, judgment, and holding back. Adding up the ledger is such a sucky place to be. Asking, how can I be transformational, is life-changing for me and for them. A complete redirect of my being and doing into generosity and a focus on the quality of the relationship overall. And this podcast episode is a stellar example. Transactional is, I just need to get this out of the door. I have to do 2 episodes every month, and I'm late with this one. I need to be efficient. Transformational is, I get to create this episode. I'm going for effective, not just efficient. Impact, something that lasts. Quality, my unique contribution to this world. That shift is like night and day for me. A chance for extraordinary. What about you? Where do you most need a transformational shift? Something financial? Spiritual? A career change? What about for an employee one-on-one or performance review? Or something you want or need to create, whether it be a work of art, writing an article, paper, or book, practicing your instrument, or turning a volunteer obligation into a volunteer opportunity. Just the daily interactions with the people around you. All you need to do is ask, how can I be transformational in this moment? Of course, there is a time and place for transactional. I'm just inviting you to explore and experiment today. And know that transformational is not about perfection. You can have smarter, not harder transformation for sure. So now for your coaching homework. Practice with one area or all life areas. Keep asking, how can I be transformational in this moment? Or how can this be a transformational moment? Come up with your own questions or actions that help you get into this mindset and mode. Choose a minimum practice duration, an hour, a day, a week, a month, or like me, all year long. And be transformational with the practice. It's not about dutifully checking it off your list. It's about joyfully engaging with life-changing energy. I absolutely want to hear about your transformational practice. Please share what you experience, where you get stuck, and what impact and momentum you create. As always, I'm here to support your growth moments, whether it's one-on-one private coaching or joining one of my coaching groups or workshops. Find all the episodes on thegrowthmoment.com and subscribe, follow on your favorite podcast app or on my YouTube channel. Now get out there and grow today.